Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay right now. I'm doing okay. How are you guys? That's what I would like to know. Can you guys please put in the comments section, hey, Rosie Rosette, I'm doing okay. Or, hey, Rosie Rosette, got a little cold, or I got COVID, or I got cancer, or, you know, I got something. I I would like to know. You guys, I tell you about me. I would like for you guys to tell you about yourselves. I'm not saying that you don't have to make a YouTube channel if you need to have that journey to vent, or sometimes talking to a phone. I was telling someone it's good therapy. It's pretty good therapy. Okay, anyway, you guys know what this is. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, did I introduce myself? Yes, I did. I did. I'm just so sick of talking about this. But it's a story that never stops. I mean, talk about content. This is just too much. I'm just sick of these two right here. You see them? Oh, wait, hold on. These two right here. I can't wait until I get a good laptop so that I can and figure out how to put this stuff. I don't know how to do it so that I can do a video on a laptop and it doesn't I don't know how to do that. Ooh, see? Now, they say that they're engaged, right? I don't want to do that because that's kind of disrespectful. Wow. This is so sad to see. But they say that Kevin and Serena, oh, this is when she looked funny. I wonder was she pregnant then? Look at how fat her face was. Look at how fat my face was. I should not be talking. Um, she looks good at this one. Didn't I do this one yesterday? Why does this keep on happening? Stop it. She looks good right there. Serena. Thank you. This is from the Jasmine brand. I got this on. Thank you, Jasmine. Now she looks kind of cute here. Her face is not as chubby. I think she was probably pregnant back then. But apparently, Kevin and her are engaged. But I'm kind of confused because they've been engaged. Now, people were saying that Wendy knew about them when she was pregnant with little Kev, but that's not true because Serena and Kevin have only been together for 10, 15 years. Little Kev is 19 or 20, right? So, no, that was another woman that Kelvin, I'll say K Hunter, was dealing with. Now, why am I mentioning the other woman? When Wendy found out when she was pregnant, when she had just had little Kev, um, that he was messing around. Now, this is important. Why is this important? Because for the simple fact that Wendy Williams knew that Kevin was cheating. He caught him. She caught him when she was just pregnant. She could have left then. She could have left him then. But she didn't. Why am I asympathetic towards this? Empathetic towards this? I caught my son's father cheating on me. I told you the story. Anyway, I left. I think I was 2 months pregnant, or 3 months pregnant. Now, that was the choice that I had to make for me, my son, his father, whatever. I'm not going through that. If I could leave my son's father and I was 2 months pregnant, she had the choice to leave her husband, Kelvin Hunter, when either she was pregnant or I think she had just had the baby, I think. But she didn't. All right? Moving forward, she found out about Serena. She knew about Serena. She said, as long as you don't have any kids, if you have some kids, I'm out. She could have left Kevin then. Kelvin, whatever his name is. Big Kev, let's just say Big Kev. She did not. So, what I'm saying is this, they've been engaged. This is not new. Serena was wearing a wedding ring when she was looking funny. When she was looking funny in that little outfit, in the African outfit, she was that wedding that ring is not new. She you know what I'm saying? Kevin, oh yeah, my stomach. The Kevin, Big Kev, purchased her a house, a $750,000 house 10 minutes away from Wendy's mansion. They knew about this. He's been engaged for years to this woman. They rolling around in a Rolls Royce. He drops off Wendy allegedly, and then, takes care of the show, whatever, drops off Wendy at the home and goes to Serena. How do you not know your husband has a $750,000 house down the street from you? He spends all of his time, they're going to the gym, they're going to, eating or whatever. There's no way that Wendy could not have known. I mean, it ain't that much hobby and drinking in the world. She didn't want to know, but what I'm saying is, whether she knew or not, she had the ability to leave. Say, you know what, you gotta go. Go ahead and stay. When she found out about the $750,000 home, go and stay with her. Leave me alone. I'll divorce you now. For whatever reason, she didn't. So when Serena had the baby, oh, now you want to divorce him. Now you want to divorce. You know what? For me, it would have been the $750,000 house 10 minutes away from me. Oh, for me, when, people saw him and her at the gym, she's riding in the car that I pay for. That's for me. But she knew about Serena 10 years ago. Girl, come on. She knew about it, but she looked the other way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now that she divorced Kevin, what are these drugs? Uh-oh, PG&E. Now that she's divorced Kevin and has moved on with his life with Serena, he moved on with his life with Serena a long time ago, 10 years ago. This ain't the new. This is not a new engagement. Didn't they already get married and have some type of separate certain ceremony? What's the big deal? He has to move on with his life. Wendy left him. I know that Wendy's going through it now, but she left him. She should have left him a long time ago. She would have left him a long time ago when Kev was born. Little Kev was born. She wouldn't have to pay all this alimony because she wasn't making all this money. But no. Big Kev is the one that kept Wendy together mentally, physically, or whatever. Ladies, don't. For one thing, you shouldn't be dependent on a man to have your happiness, your mental, physical, financial happiness. No. That's one thing you should not do. To the point where you're dependent on him, but he's enjoying and being fulfilled by another woman. No. I mean, do what you want to do, but that's lethal. That is very lethal because look at where Wendy is right now. She can't keep it together for whatever reason. I don't know if it's the thyroid disease or the lymphedema or the drinking or the other hobby or, the mental breakdown or the dusty man. I don't know what it is. I can't understand it. I can't understand it for the life of me. And I've said this on every video, and I'm going to say this on every video. I would never, I don't care if I got $1 zillion in the bank or I built up $1 zillion with my partner, with my husband. If a man does not want me, You only got one chance to tell me one. I told you, I broke up with my son's father. I was 2 months pregnant. This is my first child or whatever. No, no, and I have had to struggle and survive ever since, but that was the best decision of my life. I wish, we could have had a family and my son could have been raised, with a father figure, but mm-mm. We're going to have to figure out some other things. And boy, I'm telling you, now that I think about it, that was the best decision of my life. Best, best, best. Anyway, um, so this is nothing new. The fact that he's engaged, he's been engaged. She's been wearing that ring for years. When that story came out about him, with the $750,000 house, I'm just like, she was wearing a wedding, engagement ring then. So this is not new. What is the big uproar about? Like, it seems like someone is feeding the thing about Kelvin and Serena because they keep popping up like Wendy. It'll be Wendy one day and then Kelvin and Serena, or Serena or Kelvin. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to compete or whatever. For one thing, Kelvin or Serena, you can't compete with Wendy. Wendy is an icon. I don't care what you all do. But if you're not going to come up to New York and help Wendy out, then shut the fuck up. There's no way. You can't compete, even though you were one of the reasons why she blew up. And you helped her in her journey to manifest some things. You're not Wendy Williams. Serena, you cannot make Serena. She's too funny looking. You can't make her into Wendy Williams. It's not going to happen because Wendy was already Wendy Williams before she met you. You just, helped her. You helped her and you guided her along, but you didn't make her. There's a difference. There's a difference. So, you know what? No one should be upset. No one should be upset that he's engaged. He's been engaged. He's had a baby. He's moving on with his life. Even when he gets married to this woman, no one should be upset. He has to move on. Wendy has to move on. They had 22 years of marriage, whether it was happy, whatever, they were married for that long. Take it for what it is and keep going. There's a childhood friend, actually one of my first loves. Oh my goodness, I love this guy's one. Anyway, whew, he just, his mother married 3 times. She was married to the guy, his mom, his father. Then she got married again. Um, she had 2 girls. She got married again, and then she had 2 other kids. So she has 5 kids altogether. After the last one, she was like, I really want to be married again. Oh, I was like, haven't you had enough? Her 3 to my none. But, she was like, no, I really like being married. I was like, really? I just thought about this now. I never thought about it. Could have been her or the men. Because if you've been married 3 times, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. But the third time, and you still, you want to do it again? Okay, all right. Nothing lasts forever. Absolutely, except for honey. Honey's the only thing that lasts forever. Um, let it go. Everybody. I'm not just saying Wendy. I'm saying everybody. Let it go. Let Kevin live how he lives. That was an arrangement. He broke the contract. She divorced him. He went his way. She needs to go her way. Now, if she can't survive on her road to freedom or sobriety or whatever, I don't know. We don't know what's really going on. Then that's not Kevin's fault. He knew his assignment. Okay, he played the role of husband. He did it. He played the role of husband, executive director, protector, nourisher, father, whatever. We don't know if it was drug pusher. We don't know. But he knew his assignment and he did it. Now that contract is broke. They got a divorce. Wendy divorced him. He didn't divorce her. He didn't want to divorce her. He had a setup. He had a setup. He did not want to divorce Wendy. Wendy divorced him. Okay. If that's the part you want to play, then you got to do the role. If that's the role you want, you got to play the part. I'm not mad at Kevin. Did he do Wendy dirty? He knew his assignment. That's what I'm going to say. He knew his assignment. I wish, he didn't do that, but hey, that's how the ball rolls. And I mean, it happens every day. It happens every day. There's so many divorces in my family. It happens. My car got busted out last night through the window. It happens. Eventually, it's going to happen to you if you're married. The way times are right now, either you're going to get played on or you're going to get divorced. You might have, your husband may have a child on you, your wife may have a child, whatever. Let's say what, 5 times out of 10, it's going to happen. Now, there are marriages that weather the storm. Hopefully that a man never steps out on his wife, or hopefully the woman never steps out on the husband, or the wife and the wife, or the husband and the husband. But if it does, that's I can't be with someone. I could hope that they would never step out and buy someone a $750,000 home or have a kid, while we're still married. But if it does, those red flags that everybody was talking about for Twitter. If you see red flag, red flag, red flag, and you don't take notice, you keep on doing like everything is hunky and dory, and then pow, you get a big surprise. I can't blame the husband, or whoever your partner is, because you had red flag after red flag after red flag, and you ignored it, and then boom, you look the other way. Well, you can't blame everybody else. That's not everybody else's fault. That's your fault. You can't even blame the man. Yeah, you guys were married, but if he had it in your face for 10, 20 years, that's on you. That's on you. Just like when you're driving down the freeway and you're behind a car and you just, you realize that it's going slow. Well, if there's 5 other lanes, if you don't want to get in another lane and see, how can you maneuver to get in front of this car, then that's on you. If you want to stay behind the car and go 35 miles per hour because this car, that's how much they're going, or 40, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. If you can't switch lanes, that's on you. She couldn't switch lanes. She couldn't switch lanes for whatever reason. Maybe she was from the old school. Maybe her mother and her father told her, go ahead and stick it in or whatever. Maybe she wanted to be like her mother and father, but no, she didn't want to be like her mother and father because she was married before and she divorced the other guy, what, in a year or a couple months or whatever. Why she can do the same thing with Kev? Maybe because she knew her assignment and she liked her assignment and she felt comfortable in her assignment. I never heard her say, well, you know what? If he keeps doing this, I'm going to divorce him. Maybe I did hear, if he has a baby or whatever, I'll divorce him or whatever. But people got to go on with their lives. If Wendy did not make Kevin happy enough where she was the only one, everyone knew their assignment. I never heard Serena speaking out or whatever, saying, you know what, that's mine, and da da da. Never heard. She knew hers. Everybody knew their places. Everybody knew their places. That's just how life goes. Back to the car that got broken out. If I constantly see or hear, because today I heard 2 cars being broken into, and I think I heard when my car got broken into last night. If I see glass here, people breaking in, it's really bad in San Francisco. It's not as bad as San Jose, but it's really rampant in San Francisco, California. And I park my car on the street. Well, eventually they're hitting everybody. They're not going to hit that one, and not hit mine. It just comes with the territory. It just comes. Even today at the thing, I was like, are you guys paying people to just, breaking people's cars because they didn't even take anything? I was like, well, why didn't you just why even break in? I remember once I used to just leave my car unlocked. Just don't break the window. Go ahead and look at whatever you want. Just don't break the window. That's all I ask. I tell you though, those vacuums at the car replacement places, they're good. He vacuumed the heck out of my car. I was like, yes, can I just bring it for you to vacuum it? Anyway, Wendy, Kevin, and Serena, I don't know. They're all in cahoots with, let's just keep it going so that, when Wendy does come back, because Wendy is coming back. Wendy is coming back. This is like a promo. Is she having problems? Probably. Is she coming back? Yes. Yes, she's definitely coming back. Don't believe the hype. Don't. Wendy will definitely be back. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that. And that ain't allegedly. Wendy Williams will be back. When? I don't know. But she will be back. So don't cry for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Just don't. Don't. I just know. Anyway, I guess this is good content because every day it's something different. Literally every day. Did I see it today? No. Did I see the Wendy Williams? I got stuff to do. For some reason, my mornings are booked and I just don't have time. I can't look on the recording, because I recorded. You can look at it on YouTube or whatever. I can't bring myself. It's just not interesting for me. It's not. I would, my whole day, if I wasn't working, would be surrounded by that 10 o'clock slot in California. Or if I missed it, I would see it, that evening or the weekend. Nah, 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 nah. Now, I would like to be one of the people, and I know I said this before when she was coming back, but I would this time like to be one of the people on her show when she comes back. I would like to support her in that when she comes, not these other funny looking people, not these people can't dress, they can't talk, they can't get their makeup right, the wigs, everything. I just can't. I can't be a part of that movement. But I would definitely like to see Wendy when she comes back. I would like to be in the audience. I've never been to a show. I've been to New York a couple times, but I've never been to a Wendy Williams show. But you know what? I don't want to stand in the cold. So if it's in the winter time, I'm not. No. I love you, Wendy, but I'm not standing out in the freezing cold to get in. Now, if y'all want to VIP me so I can walk in and, not stand in the cold, okay, I'll go. But no. So, Norm, holla. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.